Attention. And straight on with the action to our sixth bout of the evening. Entering the cage first into the red corner, Jack Fletcher.
Jack the Juggernaut Fletcher, fighting out of RGA Bucks. Had a change of camp this time. He's now fighting out of Roger Gracie Academy in Aylesbury. So the little secret of Jack right now is that his ground game has gone through the roof, and he's been trying to keep this under his hat, not let his opponent know that now he is a submission machine.
From the top as well. It's amazing that he can, slam those strangleholds in and twist your arms and elbows around in some ungodly ways. But Jack Fletcher, he's bringing a whole new dimension to his game today.
Actually, months helping Jack get ready and work on his ground game for this fight.
Exactly, and in those last few months, Kev Capel went off and won black belt at the British Championship, so he's still right in the mix. So when you've got that high level of coach / training partner, Jack Fletcher's going to be milking the rewards of that in a few minutes.
Jack is going to have his hands full, though. We know that Christian Johnson from Frontline is very, very skilled.
And into the blue corner, Christian Johnson.
Christian's travelled all the way from Norway, representing Frontline, one of the top European MMA teams. They've got Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champions. They've got UFC MMA fighters. They are really, really talented gym. Every time they come out over here to Battle Arena, I think they got like a 90% win rate. Very impressive.
It's got to be at least 90.
Yeah.
They always come to play in that. And Jack Fletcher was so enthused about this fight. He wanted it so bad. The idea of testing himself. And Christian Johnson has fought here before. He's had victories here before. He's going to be looking to repeat some of the performances he's had in past battle arenas.
Although Jack's coming off a loss, it's hard to count much against him. It was against a very, very skilled opponent. And this is everyone saying this is going to be fight of the night.
I'm saying that.
You're saying that. Both these guys look absolutely huge for 84 kg. I can't believe they can make the weight.
Introducing the first fighter in the red corner, weighing 84.5 kilograms, representing RGA Bucks, Jack Fletcher.
Jack Fletcher stacked for 84 kilos.
And his opponent, the fighter in the blue corner, weighing 82.3 kilograms, fighting out of Frontline, Christian Johnson.
Christian Johnson representing that highly touted Frontline Academy. Yes, win, lose, or draw, both of these fighters are looking to step up in competition. That's what happens. At the end of amateur, you end up just facing the tip of the sword. And today is Armed Forces Day here in the UK, and Jack Fletcher, a veteran of the Armed Forces, of the Army, I believe, is showing you that true grit.
Jack is called the Juggernaut. You can see it here, the power he has in those shots.
A true British soldier here. Want to see him with a little bit more head positioning there. Gets reversed against the cage. That knee glanced up by Johnson, but didn't quite land. Jack just ripping him. You see him reach deep on that side and get a handle in. Now he's looking for the back trip. Goes down and comes back up. I want to see him lock his hands.
See, I think Jack wants to get this fight to the floor because he's been working so much on his jiu-jitsu. He has improved on it so much. I think he wants to actually have a little go with it, utilize it, get to use those new skills.
Just incredible power and strength of Jack Fletcher. I want to see him pace himself a bit and take some deep breaths because that's a lot of muscle to move around and a lot of power to expend. He's got the underhook there. He's looking for that outside leg trip there, and he gets it.
Very
lands in
smooth
half
trip.
guard. And I can tell you that from first-hand experience, Jack's half guard is a place of comfort for him. See him locking in that crossface and putting pressure on Johnson immediately.
Now Christian's doing a really good job of trying to get onto his right side so that he can slide his right knee through and make a little bit of space, maybe recover guard. But it's very difficult when you're pressed up against the cage because you can use that to stand up. Very, very good.
He's got
Does
an arm
Jack
in
have a
guillotine.
headlock?
He's got it up and top. He's putting his hips in forward. Johnson just gets his head out.
Very impressed by Johnson. He slipped out of that beautifully. Jack's routinely going for that trip now.
He's really mixing it up, keeping Johnson guessing.
I'm very impressed by Fletcher's pressure, but will he be able to keep this up for all 3 rounds?
Oh, nice hammer fist. Again, a few more hammer fists there.
Johnson dragging it to the mat.
Good use of the underhook had Fletcher. And he's almost got a single wrist Kimura there locked in. I want to see him lock it up.
Good.
If he just had the Kimura grip, I think he could have ended it there. And look, he's landing some severe punches. That really wrenched on the shoulder of Christian Johnson.
Did that injure him? He did have a little pained expression on his face.
Big double. We're seeing a lot of pain.
He's tapping. I think he's injured.
Yeah. Oh, he did. He felt. Yep. Looks like an injury to the ankle. Just a powerhouse. Jack Fletcher, just a powerhouse, just smashing away. The grip, the overall strength, and the ability to go to change levels. He was punching and putting kicks together, and then all of a sudden he was out and he was under your hips, and he was just grappling amazing. That was awesome.
He broke his foot as Jack went for the takedown. Very, very good. But Jack was winning the fight up to that point. Great pressure, was controlling the positions, was making that trip work beautifully. I think Christian Johnson, possibly a proper injury here, maybe twisted an ankle, popped a ligament in his foot. But we know he's a great fighter. He's a really tough guy. He'll be back in this cage in no time.
That's really hard because he was doing the right things. He was trying to keep his feet planted on the floor in order to avoid that double leg. Good thing we've got NHS here for now.
It's become very political, your commentating.
No, hashtag NHS,
lefty.
no privatization.
Freaking teacher.
Yeah. Hashtag you should always learn something here at Battle Arena.
Protecting his income. We've definitely gone off topic.
It's all right.
Broken foot.
Yes, broken foot. But not to take away from an excellent performance from Jack Fletcher. I'm sure his missus is going to be happy.
You know, I was impressed with Jack. He looked a lot calmer than he's done before. Sometimes he looks like he's just trying to take the guy's head off and maybe just throwing a bit too much into his punches, not pacing himself very well. But this was very composed by Jack. He was mixing up the strikes to get the takedowns, doing some really nice trips. Excellent work.
There was definitely a moment there where you could see the tables were almost being turned by Christian Johnson. He had Jack's back against the fence there. And just like you were saying, Chris, the composure on Jack's face and his ability to really, well, keep the momentum flowing in his direction.
See, my missus is Mexican, so I got a cleaner and a gardener.
Oh, we were going to go down that road, actually. I was gonna say a little bit earlier on, sometimes, you know, every once in a while, you just miss white chicks.
You do?
So after 2 minutes and 22 seconds on the very first round, we have your winner via verbal tap out. For the fighter in the red corner, Jack Fletcher.
I know Jack wants to credit his win
for Christian Johnson
to his two main training partners, Steve Brinkman and Chris Fensom.
Yeah, you know, we bled together. He's just like a brother of mine. Love you, Jack. Way to go, buddy.
Unfortunate end to the fight, but it was going your way anyway. A couple of good takedowns. Was that the game plan going in? To be honest, the game plan was more to stand and bang. But I thought when I started grappling with him, I had a script advantage. I knew I got a technical lead, so just went with the flow really, to be honest. I knew he wasn't enjoying grappling exchanges. I did a crunch. Yeah, you do come from a grappling style gym, Gracie. So your coaches obviously work a lot on your ground games and stuff like that. What about your wrestling? Do you work that a lot during the camps as well? So what's next for you? What's Jack just gave me credit. Or are you looking for
Say shit about me.
I've got one booked yet, but obviously I used to be European champion here until Fabian Edwards through my life. Now I've gone pro, hopefully trying to get the title back. So that's the next step, trying to reclaim that title. Yeah, that's the aim. Well, we look forward to seeing you in there again. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for your winner, Jack Fletcher.